Next batsman is Suman Karki, the captain of Kathmandu Knights. Now in water, fourth ball of the over. That's on the leg side. I think he just clicked the pad on the way. Let's see what the umpire signal. And this is very good running between the wicket. No signal from umpire, must be from the bat. Just a run. The total score is 33 for 1. Kathmandu Knights in 5.5 overs. Last ball of the over. That's the top edge and it goes for 4. End of the over. And total is 37 for 1 for Kathmandu Knights. Suraj Gurung, 12 runs in 19 balls. And Suman Karki, 3 runs in 2 balls. This is the end of the power play. Now they can spray the fielders. At the moment, both the team looks more balanced. Roman JC, the next bowler. I think that's his second over. Down the leg side for wide. Let's see, it's gonna go for 4 now. I think it's four wides, 5 wides. Not a good start for Roman. Every run is very crucial for the final. It will add more pressure for the batting team in the second innings. The batsman just flicked on the leg side and only for single. Looks like there's some confusion with the umpires. At the moment, Carlton Knights 43 for 1 in 6.1 overs. Umpires need to change the ball because of the dew factor. The batsman running for the 2. And that's a good running between the wickets. That's up in the air. Let's see the fielder gonna catch the. Yeah, that's a good catch by the fielder. Suman Karki out for 4. Yet another wicket for the Kathmandu Knights. Back-to-back wicket for the Camute. Next batsman is Sandeep Podal. check. End of the over. Cameron Knights 45 for 2 in 7 overs. Cameron Knights is 50 off for them in 8 overs. Sandeep Portal batting in 3 runs in 3 balls, and Suraj Gurung 16 runs in 25 balls. This is a Grade B final, and both the teams were already qualified for the Grade I. It looks like that's a white ball. Yes, it is.
Sudeep Bhandari's first ball goes wide. Also, Boom and Sandeep Patel are on crease. So far, nice. They've lost 2 wickets.
Oh, that's a very good bowling. It bounced and hit the keeper's helmet. Not sure about the eyes.
They saw loose bowling, but then it just got bounced.
Both the teams look very balanced. And both teams are the newcomers for NCAA. And they're doing a really good job. So this season we have 4 finalists and all the 4 were new teams, which is a very proud moment for them as well. That's a very good shot from Suraj Guru. Went for 4. It's a very good try from the fielders, but it's out of his reach. Jana is our official umpire for this game, and Arati had the sick leave today. Our other official. Bit flighted, and it's only for the single. Good single. This year we have 14 promoted to grade A. So we have Cam Youth, we have Kathmandu Knights, we have Boundary Line, and we have All Rounder.
And 2 teams were relegated from grade A.
Yeah, West United and Tarai Tigers, and they are very good teams, but they don't have a good season this year. And it's a white call from Jana. That's a bit of a rush shot. End of the over. And Kathmandu Knights 60-2 in 9 overs.
So for the 9 overs completion, 2 wickets lost for Kathmandu Knights. They lost their first wicket, Neeraj Bhatrai, of 14 runs, and then Suman Karki of 4 runs. Suraj Gurung and Sandeep Paudel are trying to just have a good partnership in between. Let's see if they'll be able to build a good partnership. Projector score is 133. What do you reckon? If this way, if they're almost put to a drinks break.
I think we'll after 10 overs, so after this over will be a drinks break.
What do you guess the projector, total runs if they go?
I think Kathmandu Knights have to score around 140 if they want to defend it. Otherwise, it's gonna be really hard for them. Let's see. They still got 8 wickets in hand, and Cam Youth have a very good batting lineup. Let's see. Looks like the batsman is a bit struggling. And that's a wide ball. One more run added to Kathmandu Knights.
Kathmandu Knights, they won the toss and opted to bat, right?
Yeah.
That's a bit of controlled bowling by Ashish Devkota. And just a quick single.
That's the drinks break so far. Cam, you'd already considered 17, 18 extras, 17 white ball and one leg by.
17 white ball.
And one leg by.
I mean, there seems to be a lot of white balls by the bowlers.
Might be the ball is a bit slippery. That's why they're considering more extras. They can't control the ball. So end of the 10 overs, Kathmandu Knights is 66 for 2. What do you think, Ram? Are you excited to see the two new teams playing for the final in Grade B,
Yeah,
which we haven't expected?
This match was actually supposed to be finished a couple of weeks ago, but due to the
Rain.
unfavorable weather condition, we had to just postpone the match. And today it's a beautiful day. Early in the morning, we're here at Riverwood Park.
Riverwood Park, yeah.
Both Kathmandu Knights and Youth, they're already qualified. I mean, like promoted to Grade A, but it's still they both are here for this final to like own the trophy of the Grade B winner, right?
Yeah.
So
And this will be the first title for them if any board of the teams, any of the team win. This is the first title for them for NCAA.
and next season's tournament, it's gonna be really exciting, and a lot of new faces in Grade A as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing their caliber and challenge in Grade A, and posing a challenge to other new, like existing and old teams. As we've already talked about, the relegation of two very good teams from Grade A to Grade B, such as West United Cricket Club and Toronto Tigers. West United were the winner of the previous season, right?
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate to see West United relegate to Grade B, and that this is the first time happen.
So, yeah, this is the beauty of cricket and beauty of game. You can like within the period of one season, only one season, you can be a winner and you can be relegated to like grade A to grade B.
Exactly. You are in number 1 position
Yeah.
the early season, and now you are number 10. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that we have to call off the Grade B match on the last time that we had scheduled for because of the rain, and we are able to finish the Grade A final, and the winner was Sagarmatha. Looks like it's a wide ball, and it is. So it's 19 extra so far. This is not what we expected from Camute. Considered 19 extra is 10 overs, and that is 4. So 4 more added in Kathmandu Knights total. Only for 1 run. So the batsman running for the 2 and easily. The bowler going around the wicket. And that's the end of the over. Coming tonight 76 for 2.
Yeah, Kathmandu Knights, they've been able to manage above 6 run rate so far. Let's see if they will be able to maintain that ratio for the next 10 overs or so. I mean 9 overs or so. Okay. Current projected score is 138 at this run rate, but
With the 8 wickets in hand, they definitely have to score more than 150, I guess.
there is a lot of extras by the bowlers as well.
And so far, these 2 teams are the most disciplined teams in Grade B.
That's just a quick single. These 2 batsmen are slowly trying to build a good partnership.
One more single, and the total is 78 for 2. Oh, that's a very good bowling by Sudarshan.
Yeah, it was much needed wicket for the camp because those 2 batsmen were really, trying to build a big partnership. But as the captain introduced the new bowler Sudarshan, he just managed to take his first wicket in this over.
Suraj Gurung, the established batsman, is out for
17.
27. He's out for 27 in 39 balls.
So the next upcoming batsman is Anil Shahu. Sorry, my apologies. That's Suman Gautam. And let's see if Suman and Sandeep will be able to get a good score. Sudarshan Thapa on attack to Suman.
That's yet another good ball from Sudarshan Thapa.
Yeah.
And equally nicely defended by the batsman.
Talking about Suman, he's played 42 matches in this season so far and made 254 runs with the average of 8.47. His strike rate is 70.56.
It might be not for this season, might be for the whole career in Cricket Heroes. That's what we can see.
Oh, I thought like it's this season. 42 matches. Didn't he play 42 matches for this season?
No, not season, but for the whole career in Cricket Heroes. Yet another good bowling from Sudarshan. That's the end of the over. And Kathmandu Knights 78 for Trey.
So, new attack, Vishal Chaudhary. He's bowled 2 overs so far, conceding 5 runs and no wickets. And that's
It's try for the 6 legs of the fielder. Oh, that's went for 6. Very good strike from Sandeep Paurel. I think this is a second 6 for of the inning. I'm not sure. That's what was a very good hit.
a very confident shot.
Yeah, and looks like very good strike. Is hitting almost like 200 strike rate, and that's what it needed for Kathmandu Knights. Looks like he's just going for the single. Suman Gautam, we already Suman Gautam, he already faced 4 balls for 0. I think he has to take a single and give a strike back to Sandeep Paurel. That's single. The fielder just misfielded. That's a run out, I guess. Yeah, it is. It's always said that never run in the misfield, so that's what happened this time as well. Suman Gautam scoring only 1 run in 5 balls. Run out. So 4 wickets down for Kathmandu Knights in 85 runs. It might be 86 runs. So the next batsman, incoming batsman, Bivas. Kathmandu Knights need to be more careful, not throwing the wickets. And leave it for last 4-5 overs. Suman Gopali doing all the hard work. Try to preparing the stumps. And looks like job well done, and the main umpire looks happy with it. And Suman is doing scoring at the same time. It looks like a multitask. Another good ball, no run this time. Last ball of the over from Vishal Chaudhary. And good bowling. And nicely defend. So end of the 13 overs, Kathmandu Knights 86 for 4. Sudarshan Thapa is on attack. This is his second over. And he looks very economic, only conceded 3 runs so far. And taking 1 wicket. Vishal out in a strike. He already scored 2 balls for 0. Ah, that's a very good bowling. Bit high, maybe bit high. Looks a bit high.
That was a huge uphill though.
The umpire signal is going down the wicket. Leg side of the wicket. Sudarshan Thapa is able to put some pressure on the batsman of Kathmandu Knights. Another good delivery. Kathmandu Knights not in a way to score any runs from Sudarshan Thapa. That's a very good single. And they ran for two. Ram, how did you go with the gala dinner last night? Yesterday night.
Talking about last night's gala, we just had a gala dinner to you know wish a good luck to our Capella New South Wales team. It was good. Good to see some new faces and also the presence of the minister, right?
Sophie Costis, yeah.
Sophie, and also some community leaders from the NRNA, Vinod Kumar also, yeah. So overall it was good. Although we just had to rush a bit due to the limitation of the time, but I hope everyone enjoyed, those who were present at the dinner.
Yeah, and the boys looks very pumped up to go and play in Port and bring the trophy back home. Raman JC is in attack now. Maybe he can continue to put the same pressure as Sudarshan Thapa did. That's up in the air. He's going for the catch. Let's see. That's a very good catch by Sudarshan again.
Yep. It's a very good catch actually. He managed to take that catch, running all the way from, what do you call that direction?
Long on.
Long on, yeah. So
That's what the pressure does, because Kaffir Knights are not able to score in Sudarshan Thapa, and they just try to loft the ball up in the air to score a few runs. So not a good one. So the next batsman looks like Ayush. So 5 wicket down for the Kathmandu Knights. They still got 5.5 overs.
as we're talking about the batting of Kathmandu Knights, that they really needed to build a good partnership, but one after another they're just losing their wickets. The projected score goes all the way down to 126 at 6.28 runs per over at this time. While you're talking about Kathmandu Knights total runs to be at least 140.
Yeah, that's the score they might defend. But saying that, the Camute got a very good batting lineup, so it might be not enough. But I think if they can't score 140, it might be very hard for them. It won't help just defending the balls. They have to find a way to score the runs. Otherwise, the Camute keep coming and finish it off very quick.
And back to back, I see there back to back. These bowlers have, done a good job by restricting their extras. As we're talking about 18 extras before, but now there's no extras so far. In like last 3 overs or so, 18 wides and 1 leg wide that we talked earlier, probably 3 weeks before, 3 wickets before. Overs before.
Yeah, that's like, it looks like 3 over extra. They already bowl. Kathmandu United struggling to score any runs. They still got 5 wickets in hand. I don't know how
Another
batting they
beautiful
have.
bowling by Raman again.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. So Sudarshan and Raman, they're not conceding many runs.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Very disciplined bowling in the last three overs, we can see.
Sudarshan, I think he's coming back to attack again.
Yep.
So he only conceded 5 runs so far and
in
taking 1
overs,
wicket.
Yeah, that's very good economy. 2.50. And that's a quick shingle. Sudarshan Thapa on attack. Another quick shingle.
Guess what? Sudarshan Thapa is the highest wicket taker in Grade B. He took 31 wickets in 12 innings with average 6.26 only.
You're talking about Sudarshan?
Yeah. He took 31 wickets in 12 matches. So he's the highest wicket taker for Grade B. Looks he's only single there. Yeah, it is only single. Good feeling by the fielders.
They're trying to take two runs, but the fielders managed to restrict them in one. Now they're good bowling. That's a dot ball.
Sudarshan Thapa is keeping his reputation. That's why he had the 31 wickets in 12 innings. He's a very competent bowler. Oh wow, that's a very good ball. One more. It looks like Yorker. And that's the end of the over.
16 over completed, 93 for 5. And projected score goes even down the line.
So 24 more balls. If they can score another 40 runs, so it's still not enough, I guess. But final is final. There's always a pressure of final. So Bisal is in attack. And that was a very good shot, but the batsman went for 4. Like it is 100 up, I guess. No, it's 97 for 5.
Yeah, 97.
That's by.
Look at that.
Good bowling by Bishal, but the batsman didn't.
The keeper. Yeah, batsman, he just couldn't just, strike it properly. But at the same time, the keeper also got kind of like a bit confused, so he just couldn't stop the ball. I was gonna say that it was a really good bowling, and then
That's a wide, I guess. Yeah, and it is. That's not a good. That's not a good start for Vishal. He already considered.
18 runs.
No, he's going to consider 7 runs so far in this over.
Oh, okay. Yeah. True.
That's a good bowling. Looks like the Beavers route is struggling on the crease. He only scored 3 runs in 13 balls, and that's not good for the Carpenter Knights. He need to score the run quickly. And that's another ace. Maybe he's going for the. Oh, that's a very good try by the fielder, but he dropped the catch. And consider 2 more runs. So it is 102 for Carpenter Knights in losing 5 wickets. Vishal is getting big, expensive in this over. That's ball. That's a good bowling from Vishal, and looks like he took a revenge. That's what we needed from Vishal.
He was a bit struggling. Vishal was a bit struggling in terms of his line and length. But yeah, finally managed to take 1 wicket. It's his last over, innit?
Vishal, this is the last over for him. So this over was a bit expensive for Vishal. Otherwise, his economy was really good before this over.
Just letting know our viewers that our regular commentator teams are sick today. They've called in sick, so we just filled in their position. We hope that you're hearing good sound and audio from us. And sitting here doing the commentary is our president himself today in this match.
We are just filling the gaps.
True. Anil Shahu and Vivas Raut
And that's the end of the over.
in the crease.
So 17 overs completed, and Carpenter Knights score 102 runs, losing 6 wickets. And this is the last over for the Sudarshan Thapa. So this might be very crucial for Carpenter Knights. If they can score a few runs in this over, then last 2 over might be very handy for them. And that's going up in the air, but they're going to land safely. Yeah. That is going for the 6, I guess. That's a massive 6 from Anil Shah. That's what I'm talking about. If you can score a few runs in this over,
That was
it might be very helpful for Carpenter Knights to have a decent score on the board. It was a bit short of the length, so the batsman capitalized and went for 6. This is a third ball of the over. Let's see what happened next 4 balls. I think that was eyes. Bottom edge, I guess, and they ran for only single.
I could definitely hear a nick sound there.
So far, they already scored 8 runs out of this over. If they can score one more boundary, it will be very handful.
Both of them are looking pretty aggressive in terms of their batting style now. Trying to hit really big shots.
Another single. That was a low full toss. That's why he's such a good bowler.
You beauty, man. Yes.
Sudarshan Thapa, that's why he's the highest wicket taker in Grade B.
Yes. And he managed to take 3 wickets in this game.
And we have a very good shot taken by Saroz. The stump flying up in the air alongside with the bells. So Sudarshan Thapa, you can take this picture.
Are you charging for some amount for this beautiful picture?
Yeah, just let you know that's that photo when the Saroz will post in the Facebook, and that's the wicket that you took. That's the ball you did. So he's still got one more ball to go for this inning. He might end up with taking 4 wickets. What do you reckon, Ram?
Yeah, there's still a possibility of that because
If he does,
as his record shows, he's one of the most valuable players.
yeah,
in bowling.
yeah. If he does, then you have to wait for another season, NCAA season, to get a hat trick. Let's see. Oh, that was a good one. It didn't happen, but that's the end of the over. 112 for 7 for Kathmandu Knights. Another 2 more overs to go. And that's a very good spell from Sudarshan Thapa.
So who will the captain introduce for the bowling now? Navin has got 1 more over left, and both Amish and Sudeep, they've got 2.
I think definitely Bisal gonna start the next over or the last over, not sure, but maybe Raman JC or the Navin, but not sure. I think who's this? Raman is coming for the second last over.
Right. So he's already managed to take 2 wickets, conceding 14 runs.
That's down the leg side. Another wide, I guess. 2 more wides in the total, which is not a good sign for Cam. They have to control those wides, not only this inning or in the future as well.
Bit cloudy and cold now, the weather. No.
Yeah, it is. You can't consider that many extras in the final or any other games.
Again, another wide, is it?
No, it's not, and it was the batsman struggling, hitting the ball outside the off stump.
By seeing their action there, every time they're trying to hit a big shot.
Yeah, they are, because they only got 2 more overs to go, and it's I think 11 balls. That's a good try. That's a good try, only for single. Try to be more a bit creative, which we hardly see in our competition, playing those shots. If you
Raman's, body language, like I quite like the way he is bowling with his body posture as well.
mhm.
he's got a really good heart as well. The only thing is, if he kind of like brings some changes on his movement of the hand, the way he just, you see that one? So look at that.
Another single. So they got 8 more deliveries to face and see how many runs they can score. I was expecting they're gonna score 140, but looks like it's a bit far. Still another 40 more runs. Let's see the way they're batting. That was a good feeling. Only considered 1 run. So 7 deliveries to go.
In terms of fielding as well, if we talk, it's a really a good strategy by the captain, Cairns captain. The way he just put the fingers around, so they're basically able to restrict the batsman to score from.
They're supposed to run for a run, but they didn't.
That's what I was just saying. Like they're only trying to hit big shots, but not just trying to take opportunities of singles, big singles.
Yeah, might be the Bishal Rao want to face the next over. That's why he's not running, but he already faces 18 balls and only scored 7 runs.
Yeah.
The strike rate is only 38. We have to get more strike the ball more often. Let's see this over how he gonna score the run. That's only for the single. They have to score the boundary. They still got 3 wickets in hand.
And this is the last over.
Yeah, Bikram Pandey in the strike, and he doesn't also have a good strike rate, only 50. So 5 more balls to go. Navin Vata, his last over. That's a full toss. That's a juicy full toss, but only considered 1 run.
I was expecting them to take at least 2 runs, but
Yeah, and the supporters, the players are not happy. They were screaming off the field, asked them to push them to run for 2, and it's not happening. And this is the last over. They should run for 2.
4 balls left. Navin Vardhan's tag.
That's another ball outside the off stump. That's what I was talking. They're struggling to hit the ball, which is going outside the off stump.
Just there's no footworks at all. Just your.
Yeah, just swinging the bat. Yeah, not going in the line of the ball. That's up in the air and is going to save. That was a good try. As he was running on the backward, it's not the easy catch. So another 2 more deliveries for this inning and 121 for Kathmandu Knights. The way they started, they're supposed to score 140 runs. As I mentioned before, they're still struggling hitting the ball outside the off stump. If Navin can bowl yet another ball outside the off stump, doesn't look like they're gonna score. They're gonna toss the ball. That's what I'm talking about. It was a run out. Doesn't looks like. So batsman did make it. I think it's not out. So 1 more run added and 122, and the target only 123. So very good bowling by Navin. He has conceded 30 runs in 4 overs. And that's the end of the inning of Kathmandu Knights. They score 122 runs, losing 7 wickets in 20 overs.
All right, stay tuned for the second innings, please. We'll be right back.
Sorry. Sorry, no, it's all right. Welcome all the viewers for the second inning. Cam Hill batting. Opener batsman Suyuk and Raman JC. And from the bowling end of Captain Knights, Niraj Rai, our veteran. That's up in the air, but it's going for the six, I guess. And it is six. The first run of the Camute. We started with the big six. Suyuk, I think he's got the reputation scoring the big hits, and that's the first one for this inning. Camute 6 for 0 in 0.3 overs. That's a nice drive for no runs. Might be a wide, and it is. Wide signal by umpire. So the first extras for Kathmandu Knights. Neeraj Batra, we knew them with his batting, not bad with the bowling. And that's very good defend by Suyog. End of the first over, Camute is 7 for 0. Cam Hughes 7 for 0 after 1.3 overs. Nice play on the offside, and it's one. Good running between the wickets. Nice call from the Suyog Butt. And the first run for Roman Jesse after facing 5 deliveries. So last ball of the over, Suman Karki 0 for 1. Going around the wicket. And looks like that's another boundary. And it is. That's a very good shot by Suyog Butt. So 12 runs in 2 overs. And that's what they needed. 6-run rate. They're scoring 2 boundaries in 2 overs. One with the big 6 and one with 4. So Neeraj Bhattrai back to attack for his second over. Number 11, Neeraj Bhattrai. Roman Jesse on the strike, facing 5 balls, scoring only 1 run. Hopefully the Cam is going to capitalize the power play. That was a good delivery up in the air, and you can't see a drop catch, but it was a very difficult one. Our leg umpire Suman is having a bit hard time because you have to run in 2 ends as the batsmen were like right-handed and left-handed. Whoa, that's a very good delivery. I don't know how he missed the stump, but that was a good one. Good bowling by Neeraj Bhattrai. It still looks like he's still got the pace. You can never keep Neeraj Bhattrai out of the game, either batting, bowling, or fielding. That was a good shot, only for single. Well fielded by the fielders. Yet another good delivery by Neeraj Bhattrai. No run. So last ball of the over. Cam Hughes 14 for 0. That was a very good uphill and it's out. LBW. Raman Jesse was struggling on the crease and faced 8 balls and only scoring 2 runs, so he's out LBW by Neeraj Bhattrai. The first wicket fall for the Camute in 14 runs. If Kathmandu Knights can put the same pressure on Camute, you never know. So next batsman, the incoming batsman is Sid. That's what I can read from his jersey. Number 16, Sid. I'm really impressed with these two teams, Kathmandu Knights and the Cam. We never thought the Kathmandu Knights can make all the way to the final, as there's the first season for NCAA.
Yeah, apparently this was their first season, eh? That shows the bunch of talent people they've got in their team that made them able to qualify themselves for the promotion to grade A.
Yep. So that's going down the wicket, and is a wide call from Jana. I think the bowler need to be more careful. And it's Sandeep Rana, I guess. Yeah. So the pressure that Neeraj Bhattrai put on the batting side, and his role is to maintain that pressure. Sandeep Rana going down the wicket.
Sandeep Paudel. It's just Sandeep Paudel.
So that's the first wicket for Sandeep Paudel, 0 for 1. And I think it was ball, is it? Yeah, it is ball. I missed this ball because I was talking with the other players over here, so I missed the ball. It was ball LBW. I was a bit confused.
Oh yeah, he was bowled. Yep.
So second wicket is down for the Camute, and really good bowling by Sandeep Paudel.
Yeah.
And it was a big wicket because Suyug was batting really well. He's hitting the ball really well.
In the previous over, they had taken Raman's wicket, claiming an LBW.
Yeah, it was Raman. Next batsman, Vishnu Bandari.
He's also an all-rounder.
Sandeep Paudel is still going around the wicket. Good ball and good defend. Looks like the boys were really pumped up. They're making too much noise on the field, which is very necessary for the game. Never put your heads down and try to encourage each other. That's what is needed for the game. Not a good delivery. Outside the off stump. So the Neeraj and Sandeep both bowling really good and putting too much pressure on the Camute.
There seems to be a bit of misfielding there. So they managed to take 2 runs.
So 2 more runs added on Camute.
106 runs required in 98 balls. Let's see if Cam will be able to chase the target. What do you reckon?
If they can maintain the run rate and if they can maintain the wicket as well, of course they can.
It looks like a bye.
I think he did flick, yeah, with the bat. So no signal from umpire. That means it is bat. So 2 more runs added.
Yep.
Last ball of the over of Sandeep Patel. That's a very good delivery from Sandeep Patel. And end of the over, Camute is 19 for 2 in 4 overs. So Neeraj Batra is coming back for his third over.
Cam have lost their 2 early wickets in the first. Is it now the first half, right? Okay. So are they applying that now or later? Half later. Which one? के भएको थियो अर्लियर
There was some issue with the reflection from the car for the batsman, so we have to cover the car. Doesn't know whose car it belongs to. So it looks okay now. And was a very good delivery by Niels Botrai. Is that 3 dots in a row?
I guess so.
Yeah, it is. The Cam Youth might lose a wicket at this time because Niels is able to put some pressure on it, so it might go for the wrong shot, I guess. So there's 2 slip in the position. Let's see. Hopefully he won't ball on the leg side because there's only 2 fielders on the leg and there's 2 fielders on the slipping position, and was a good one again. So four dots in a row. What do you reckon? Will he able to
Get a maiden
score
wicket?
a maiden over?
Maybe, yeah. If he just puts the same line and length, why not? Unless the batsman comes up with a different strategy to beat him.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, was a good one. That was a good one. So no run yet. That's another ball slaps the fielder face. This is the second one. It happened one in the earlier when the camp was filming. So this is the second one. Doesn't look like the ground the ball like the people slapping their faces. Anyway, this is the last ball of the over. Let's say the first maiden of the game. And it is. That's the first maiden of the game. Well ball, Niels Botrai. So end of the 5th over is Cam Youth 1942.
Having seen the current run rate, the Cam's batsman needs to really work hard to build a good partnership.
General allowance today.
यसको एउटा निकालेर ऊ हाल न अघिको त्यो पावर बोर्ड थिएन त्यो पावर बोर्ड हाल न एक्सटेन्ड भइहाल्छ नि हो त्यो एउटा हो त्यो
So the next bowler is Bikram Pandey. He's going over the wicket and it's a full toss but no run. That's what the pressure does. Even the batsman is not able to capitalize the full toss. This is the last over of the power play. 5 more balls to go.
Back to back, both the bowlers. Earlier in the previous over, Neeraj was putting a lot of pressure to the batsman. Now Vikram comes to attack and he also follows the same strategy.
I think it's 8 dot balls in a row. It might be the 9th one, say. And it is 9 dot ball in a row. big no ball. That's a big no ball and it's a free hit. So 10 dots in a row. So count the 11 because that's a big no ball.
He was doing so well, but why would he need that? Put that extra.
I think he tried to put some extra effort on it. But then the batsman didn't. That's a wide ball. They still got a chance to score the run because the batsman can't get out unless it's run out. And I think the batsman is not aware of it. So it's 2 extras in a row. He tried to go for it, but it might be end up in a boundary, and it is. That's a 4 run for the Camu. The total is 25 now, losing 2 wickets in 5.5 overs.
Look at that. He was doing so well in the first 4 balls. Just 4 consecutive dot balls, and then followed by no ball, then white ball, and then a boundary.
Yeah, that's what we needed. End of the over and end of the power play. Camu is 25 for 2. So the Camu didn't really capitalize the power play. They lose 2 wickets in 25 runs.
Yeah, their required run rate is 7, while they are on 4.17. Which means they have to work really hard to put a decent partnership score.
That's up in the air. Mind the chance of the cat, and it is cat.
That's a beautiful catch.
It is cat. That's a fall of the 3rd wicket of Camute. That was a really well shot catch.
Shidant just goes out for none. He was trying to
You can't have that many
really
dot balls.
trying to,
That
yeah.
put a lot of pressure on the batsman, and that's how you play those rash shots. Someone has to come up with the different ideas and take the innings.
As I was talking earlier, that they have to first try to build a good partnership by just scoring a little singles or doubles, but all they are doing right now is just trying to hit a big shots, and that's where the bowlers are capitalizing their skills and strategies.
Yeah, that's what's happening. They are not trying to rotate trying to take a single rotated strike. Either they're trying to hit the boundaries, which they are not able to do so. So they're not focusing on the single. Either they try to just hit the boundaries. So the new batsman is Amisdev Kota.
Suman Karki was able to take his first wicket in his first ball of the second over.
That's a wide ball, I guess, going down the leg side, and it is 2 wide runs. Yeah, it is. So that's a crime, man. That's a crime. That's a
That's
full toss again, but I guess only for single.
Look at the bowler's bowling action. He sort of hides his yeah. He just sort of hides his ball before he bowls.
That's a quicker one and well played with the batsman. They need to score the runs. Run rate required is 7.14 and the current run rate is 4.24, which is far not enough. Now the dot ball, end of the over, 29 for 3, Cam Hughes.
In the first innings, we're talking about a bit low scoring of Kathmandu Knights, but now it seems like this is going to be a bit of a challenge for Cam to chase this target if they cannot really build a good partnership.
Yeah, that's what it seems at the moment, but you never know. Cricket is a funny game. They need just a good partnership.
Yeah, that's where they're just kind of not being able to build that, and bowlers are being very much, like successful applying their strategies.
See, they are not even capitalizing the full toss. That's the
Mm.
problem.
I don't see much.
You need to rotate the strike.
Yeah, I don't see much of that footworks as well when they just.
It's not helping to Cam Hughes. Not scoring any runs. It's not helping at all. That's a bomb ball. That's a bomb ball. It's not out, but it's a bomb ball, I guess. Yeah, it is. So 3 dots in a row. Prasant Photo bowling really well.
Look at that. Look at that. Just.
Out, and it is out. Yet another well just catch by the fielders. They are not looking for the single. They try to score the big one, and they're losing the wicket again and again. And it is 4 wickets down for the Cam Hughes for 29 runs only.
I mean the placement of fielder as well. How good was that? Straight to the fielder's hand.
Like a well-placed fielder.
Yeah, you know.
You don't even have to move a single inch.
Even more pressure to the batsman now, is they're trying to hit big shots and they fall into the trap.
Now here's Sudarshan Thapa, who really bowled really well in the first inning. See what does he bring to this team for this inning. Sudarshan Thapa, the next batsman. कस्तो गनाउँछ यार
Let's see Prashant if he can do another magic in this over again, because after consecutive 3 dot balls he was able to take a wicket earlier, and that's just a single.
that
No.
oh,
Oh,
that's
it's a
no
no ball.
ball. I think it's out. That's why I was wondering why the fielder are not excited. Because the umpire was too early to call no ball and it's a free hit. The previous one, Cam you didn't capitalize the free hit. Maybe this time they might go for the big one. Let's see. No, it's just for a single, I guess. And okay, boleh keep banana. That's a wicket. That's ace. Another wicket for Neeraj Batra. And looks like a very good decision to come for his last over. Vishnu Bhandari out for 10 in 17 balls. No, sorry, it is Sudarshan Thapa. So the next batsman is Suraj Rawal. Half of the Cam Youth batters already went back to the pavilion. Neeraj Batra got another 4 more balls to go. Let's see. Will he manage to take yet one more wicket in this over? Suraj Rawal in the strike. Another dot ball. One run down the leg side. Shiroz Rao up to the mark, scoring single. Vishnu Bandar is on the strike, facing 17 balls for 10 runs. So 2 more deliveries in this over for Neeraj try. So it's a dead ball, signal from umpire. Looks like there's some issue with his leg. Or he's just playing mind games. Neeraj try for his last delivery. That was an awesome delivery. I think this is one of the best delivery.
Yeah, conceding 12 runs, 1 maiden, and 2 wicket. That's not bad from Neeraj Vatrai.
That's what it needed for the team.
Yeah, definitely.
Leading from the front, Neeraj try, as usual.
It's 9 over complete, and I haven't seen Camp's batsmen being able to go over, 5's run rate so far. They managed to go something like 4.1718 before, but
That was a big no ball. Like it's not again.
what a bowling was that by Prashant.
That was another yet big no ball. As a spinner, it's a crime to bowl those big no ball.
Did the ball just slip from his hand, or
I think he's having a. I think it might be. That's another one. That's
Wow.
went for the big six.
purely a beautiful shot to hit 6?
Finally, the Cam Youth is able to capitalize those no balls free hit, and it capitalized. They capitalized a big way, hitting a big six. This might be just the beginning for the Cam Youth. Oh no, it's not. It is not. It is not. That's yet another fall of wicket for Cam Youth. It's 6 wicket down.
Yeah, what a dramatic fallout, isn't it?
Yeah, Captain Knight's playing a really good cricket, putting pressure from the first ball of the inning. And they might call for a drinks break because there are only 4 more deliveries for this over. Might be the umpire decided not to go for it. They're gonna wait till 10th over completion on 10th over, or it is. I think it is.
Yeah, it's already.
That's the drinks break.
I'm wondering why he didn't just finish this over and call the drinks break.
No, that's what normally does. If the wickets fall in the last over of the before the drinks break, they will go for the drinks break, so save some time.
Yeah. Okay.
So after before the drinks break, the commute is 44 for 6 in 9.2 overs.
Yeah. Shuraj Raul. He hit a lofty six earlier in the no ball and then just fell into a trap by Prashant.
Looks like the commute is in a bit hurry to finish their inning. Doesn't look like they have any plan to stay in a wicket.
Well, this is what happens when like you start having your wickets falling constantly. The batsmen are under enormous pressure, and then like all the strategies that just don't work as planned. This is exactly what's happening with Cam's batsmen right now.
I think it's more than they're throwing the wickets. Not like the bowler is like bowling a really good ball as well, but more it looks like more they are throwing the wickets. It's all because of the
batsmen are
pressure.
really struggling to stay in the crease, actually, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They're losing their wicket almost in every two over.
Prasan Patel in his second over considered 12 runs, with bit expensive in compared to other bowlers, but he managed to take 2 wickets, and that matters at the moment because their Kamito only got the 4 wickets to go. So 4 good deliveries. That's easy cotton ball. That's what I'm talking about. They have no plan at all.
No way.
They are all in hurry to go
You
to
cannot
finish the
lose-
inning.
You cannot lose your wicket at this stage.
We are completely wrong. I thought that it's not enough total on the board, but looks like
Yeah.
they have far more enough runs on the board to defend the title, the score. So the next batsman looks like Anis, is it?
That is let me double check here.
Our scorer hasn't updated yet, so we can't
No,
see
it's
from
not
here.
yet- Not updated yet, but no update yet. Oh yeah, okay.
Amis.
Amish Devkota.
So 3 wickets for Prasan Patel. End of the over, and 100 45 for 7 for Camute. So still got 10 more overs. We are halfway through this inning. Looks like Suman Karki back on attack. 2 overs, 9 runs and 1 wicket. So all the bowlers are doing their job, but batsmen are not. We have very overpacked offside fielding side, and there's only 2 fielders on the leg side. Actually, it's 3. That's up in the air again. Another wicket for Suman Karki. Another wicket for Suman Karki. I don't really understand what Camute is doing. Why they're throwing wickets?
I don't understand too. It doesn't look like they're putting any kind of effort there to stay in the crease, the batsmen. You know, they just go in there and getting out easily. It look like
Yeah, that's what we have. I haven't expected that Camute gonna play like this, because they have such whole season. They play really well, and they were totally collapsed in the final. Someone has to talk. The game is not over yet, so someone has to talk to them and stay in the crease until the last ball. The game is not over yet. So the upcoming batsman is Navin Bhatt. Wide down the leg side. They need only 2 good deliveries. That was a good feeling. But batsman able to score, take a single. That was a good feeling, I would say, because the batsman is in confusion. Should he go for the catch, or should he just save the boundary? And he's managed to save the boundary. That's a very good delivery from Suman Karki. Both the batsmen in 1 run, both faces 2 balls each. Now Bhatt is going to face his third ball, and that was up in the air but landed safely for single. Looks like the match is already in the pocket of Kathmandu Knights. .49 for 8, Camute. That's a full toss, but doesn't look like it's gonna be called no ball. It is still below the waist height, and the batsman able to take single. So the 50 up for Camute, losing the 8 wickets and 11 overs. So the required run rate is 8.19 and current is 4.5. So this might be the first starter for Kathmandu Knights. if Camut doesn't come with a decent plan and to stay in the crease and score the runs. It's going down the leg side. Uttam Sharma is on attack now for his first over of this inning. That's down the leg side and will be called no ball. It might end up in the boundary and it's not. Well fielded by the fielders and they came back for 2 runs. We're having a very decent partnership between Amish Devkota and Navin Bhatt.
Yeah, a bit light for them, but at least better than nothing. At least these two batsmen are staying in the crease.
Yeah, that's what they needed. Stay on the crease.
Because they've got still 6 overs left. If they can build a good partnership, chances is still there, because 54 runs in 36 balls. Right?
Yeah, nothing is impossible. Run it only.
In
We did.
T20 cricket, like, this is not that difficult. If
Yeah.
you can, at least stay in the crease and try to build a good partnership by singles or 2 runs first, and then
9 runs per over is easily achievable. They just need to put the wicket intact and play very sensibly. One big over might change the course of the game.
of course.
This might be the over.
The thing is, Kathmandu Knights bowlers were really successful to execute their strategies and dismantle the top order batsmen, right? And because of that, Cam Youth looked a bit in trouble earlier, but now these two batsmen seem to be sticking in the crease right now. Let's see.
That was the discharge into the pad. No run. Looks like we are playing day and night match while looking at the.
And look at
That's
this.
up in the air and was a drop catch. Good try by Suman Karki, if I'm not wrong, the fielder.
It was a good attempt, though.
That's a very good attempt. That's right.
And it was not easy catch, because he just had to take a very good run and then focus on the ball. I think it just slipped over his hand, right, after catching. That's what it looked like. Prashant Podol, third over. He's already managed to take 3 wickets, conceding 14 runs.
Oh, wow. That's a wonderful delivery. I think it's a bye. And let's see what the umpire gonna signal. Is that the edge?
Looked like so.
It is.
Didn't signal any buys.
That's a very good leg spin from Prasant Podal. One run on the long on. So this might be end of the over. Yeah, it is end of the over. Cam Youth 74 for 8. 12 extras in 15 overs.
12 extras. Earlier,
It was 19, I guess. 19
Yeah.
or 20 runs, 20 extras.
yeah. 1 leg by and 19 wides earlier in the first innings.
This game brings a conclusion of NCAA 2024-25 season, titled by Ehub and 909 IT. We should thank to our sponsor as well. Because of them, we are able to run the game smoothly. Vikram Pandey is. Oh, that might hurt the leg. That's a run out, I guess. It is. That's a run out.
Look at that. I thought first he got really hurt in his leg, and then that
brings the wicket.
brings wicket, yeah.
So last wicket for the Cam Youth, they were 74 for 9.
We were
So
talking earlier that they're trying to build a good partnership, but right now just another wicket down.
yeah, that's the last over, I guess. That's the last over for the Cam Youth. So incoming batsman is Deepesh Raut. He's batting in number 11. Navin Bhatt still there on the cruise, scoring 10 runs of 14 balls. So we need some runs from his bat. They have a do or die situation. Either you score the run, or that's it for them.
Yeah, they've still got like 5 wickets in 5 overs in hand, but only last over here. Sorry, last wicket. Ayustakal comes to face Navin Watt.
Captain of Camu doesn't looks happy with the situation what they are in at the moment. They want to lift the trophy as well, but it looks like they end up losing, taking the runner-up trophy as well. A run-off trophy only. The batsman is taking 2 runs. It is 2 runs.
Yeah, I don't say it's too early to say Cam's dream of lifting the trophy is shattered. But the only thing is 47 runs in 28 balls. If they can save this last wicket to win, right?
Yeah. But saying that they already promoted to Grade A, I think that's a big achievement for them
Yeah.
for this season, for coming for the first time in NCAA and able to make it through the Grade A is a big achievement.
Of course, of course.
That's a good delivery. Totally, batsman unable to play that delivery. So last wicket, Cam Hute. And this is not the final. We are looking forward. We want more competitive cricket, and the viewers they want more competitive cricket, but it's not happening at the moment. It looks like they one-sided match.
The scenario got changed entirely after the first innings. In the first innings, we were talking really differently because the total run was really low, and then we were hoping that Cam would come to chase this target easily, but this is totally changed now.
Yeah, it's going. It's favoring. It's going to Kathmandu Knights pocket the match, but saying that the way the Cam and the Kathmandu Knights play the whole tournament is really I'm really proud of them how they played. So hopefully they can play in a same spirit for the next season as well. And I would say they are most welcome in the Grade A and compete against a very good team
You see the
like Lumbini, Naipala.
the outfield here at the background. In the background, it looks like a day-night game.
Yeah, that's what I was talking before. It looks like day and night. We got the floodlight, which is called sun, and looks pretty good from here. So one of the fielder got injured. He's off the field now. So he's replacing by Suman Gautam for the one more deliveries. So last ball of the over 16th over. End of the 16th over. Cameo 77 for 9. Every year we have a award called Fair Play for this season from Grade A. A Global able to receive that award, Fair Play Award, and from Grade B we have Camute alongside with Kathmandu Knights taking those award, the Fair Play Award. So Anil Shaw is on attack for his first over, and first ball he considered 1 run. That was just such a good delivery. Looks like the batsman beaten by the pace. The best route, facing 2 balls, scoring not. Around the wicket. Another dot delivery. Wow, that was close. Well attempted by the fielder, but didn't manage to hold the ball. I think he just flicked his finger. So required run rate is 13.3. It might go for the boundary, and it's not. Came back for 2. So the total score will be 81 for 9. Last ball to go for this over. That's up in the air. It might be catch. It might be the end of the game. And it is. Kathmandu Knights win the first title of NCAA Grade B. Congratulations, Kathmandu Knights. And welcome to Grade A in NCAA. That was a big win for Kathmandu Knights. Congratulations. And that brings the end of the game, end of the season 2024-25. And we will see you in the presentation after a couple of minutes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
also a very good total, and it was hard to bat on pitch, I guess, because I know a few of the names here who can hit the ball hard and they single-handedly can take the game away from the players. Anyways, let's talk about the game today. Today was the grand final. I think you guys should give a round of applause for yourself for being on the finals. You know, it's not an easy place to be in the finals. Top two teams out of 24, and not just reaching the final. It's a huge achievement that you are going through the two league stage, two groups, you know, battling out and knockouts. It's a great pressure. Anyways, let's come back to the game today. Today's game, Kathmandu Knight versus Cam Youth. Kathmandu Knight won the toss, and in the new pitch, new ground, they were brave enough to bat first under the dew, and they were happily made. And I think that has been their strategies. I'll know more about their strategies when the captain comes on. But today's scoring, after winning the toss, Kathmandu Knight were able to score 122, losing 7 wickets. And top wicket taker for Cam Youth was Raman JC and Sudarshan Thapa, taking 2 wickets each. On the batting side for Kathmandu Knights, Suraj Gurung scored 27 runs and Sandeep Paural scored 22 runs. In the second inning, chasing 122, I was doing the leg umpiring. I thought, no, that's an easy chaseable. But I can see the few of the balls that were coming up to the heaps, and some of them were low as your foot. So I think they really used the pitch really well, and I think they were able to restrict Cam Youth in 81 in 17 overs, losing all their wickets. And well played, Kathmandu Knights. In this match, in the final match, the mentionable scores are Prashant Paudel from Kathmandu Knights taking 3 wickets, giving only 17 runs. And Niraj Bhattarai leading from the front, 4 overs, 1 maiden, 12 runs and 2 wickets. And in terms of batting, there were only few of them who have scored double score. The mentionable scores are Amish Devkota 17 runs and Nabin Bhatt 16 runs. So before I present the Man of the Match award, I would like to call upon Cam's captain Suyog to say a few words about today's game, and then after that I'll ask you another few questions if you have few times. Thank you, Suyog.
Thank you so much, NCAA, for the beautiful tournament. I think we had really good tournament whole over this. Like we played for 6-7 months, and after coming to the final, you play against so many teams. They are really good side to play against, and I think in our first inning for today, I would really good. We restricted them around like 120, 122. It was not good total if you can like look at our batting side as well. But coming to the second inning, like they really overplayed over us, and good luck. Well played, boys. Congratulations for your first trophy and going to the grade A. Have a great season for the next year as well. Thank you so much, NCA.
Just before you leave, Suyog, I just have a few questions. When you lost the toss, was that something pushed you back when you think back? And what would you have done differently if you get to start from the beginning for this final?
If I had won the toss, I would definitely go for the batting because I know my batsmen like they are really good and we could have put really good score on the board. But that's fine now. I can't give any kind of lame excuses here. Like toss is just your luck. You can't depend on that kind of luck. You have to play whether you're gonna bat first or you're gonna ball first. So yeah, we had the same mentality that we're gonna do the bat first if we had won the toss. But now it's just part of the game, I think.
Thank you. Suyog, one final questions before you leave. And congratulations once again for grade A. You guys will be playing grade A, and it's a different label from grade B, and there'll be less teams to face. But having said that, it's a different league. So best of luck for that. Just before you go, do you have any message for the team who have you played against or who have you not played against? What was the experience and what would you like to share to them?
It was really good to play against all the teams. Like now, I can't personally mention any of them because everyone has been playing really good all over the tournament. So I will just say like, have a great time for the next year. And whoever is playing grade B, grade A, it doesn't matter. You guys have just push yourself to the board. grade A and grade B, I don't think there is any difference because for somehow you're gonna play with any of the teams in the entire year. So I will just say like have a good time.
Thank you, Shiva. Thank you for your time. Now, captain of Kathmandu Knights, Suman Kaki. Okay, Suman, I'll leave you with a few questions to answer before you tell about. So tell me about your strategy. What was your strategy coming to the finals since you have won? You can say this was the strategy. But having said that, if you have lost the toss, what would be your strategy and how would you have done differently?
Um, First of all, well done, boys. Well done, Cam Youth. Hard luck for you guys. It's been a great tournament for us overall, and to be honest, from the knockout stages, the strategy has been simple. Play it as a practice match, chill. So that has been the key reason of our success, to be honest, as well. The boys have been chilling around. The boys, I have told the boys not to take any pressure. Whatever happens, happens. I'm here to take responsibility of that. Go out, express yourself, and when the boys are like in their zone, they are absolutely amazing. The way they ball, the way they field. Hats off to our boys.
Thank you, Shuman. Hope the two boys who had the two balls on their face, they are okay. No more concussion. Okay. Thank you. So, thank you, Suman. So, just before we end, I would like to call General Secretary of NCAA, Ramdai, to hand over the Man of the Match trophy for today's final. So, we all know, we all have the phone here. Prashant Paudil for incredible 3 wickets. Just before you go, Prashant, I've got a few questions for you. Thank you, Ramdai. Can you just stay here? We're gonna give another award. So, Prashant, how are you feeling?
It's kind of what a mixed feeling, that I'm feeling happy as well, but looking at my bowling, I'm not quite satisfied. That's not my best. How does the captain and my whole team pushed me up in my bad times? I want to say thank you to all of the teams. And moving to the grade A, this is not enough what I have done today or in the past in this tournament. So moving up, I think I need to grow up myself and have some better practice and good spotting as well. So few of the balls are just worst in my history of my life. So I need to improve that. That's all. Thank you all of the boys for your push and everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Prashant. Look, and one more thing, Prashant. Just you can go. But just a message from my end that if you are getting man of the match in the finals, don't look at the 2-3 bad balls, because you gotta leak the whole season, okay? Because that's gonna bring you down. Anyways, best of luck. So we will be going to our main ceremony of the gift prize. So so we'll call upon if there are any players. So what we'll do is we'll name the best batsman, best bowler, most valuable player, which will be handed out by our general manager secretary, Ramdai. Okay, so the best batsman of the tournament. Any guesses? All right. So, is there anyone here from Western Line or anyone representing Prajwal who would be able to give this trophy to him? Hand this over. Is anyone here? Anyways, I'll just mention his stat. He had the incredible average of 54 runs. In 12 innings, he scored 543 runs at the strike rate of 167. So he is the number 1 batter who scored 543 runs. That's, I think, one of the highest in grade B. So huge cheer up for him. Thank you, Prajwal. Award is here for you. You can come and collect us. We are in Riverwood Park. Thank you. Just joking. Anyways, so coming back to the best bowler. Oh, so we know the man of the match of the so many games, and I think he has picked up so many fifers that I can, because what we do is we usually give away the balls. I think he is the bowler that we have given more balls from NCAA to this bowler. So he is none other than Sudarshan Thapa from Cam Youth. Congratulations, Sudarshan. Sudarshan, before you go, I know you must be upset about the final, but I think you need to shake it off and let's just start thinking about the next season because this is already done. So, congratulations. Sudarshan, any words that you want to say about this tournament, your experience?
First of all, congratulations, Kathmandu Knights. You became the victorious today. We were expecting we're gonna be the winner, but bad luck for us. Anyway, congratulations and good luck for the grade A for next year. Maybe we'll see you again in the. For sure, we're gonna see you again. And sorry, boys, hard luck. We know we could have done better, but anyway, it was not our day. And anyway, overall, the tournament was very good, and we're very happy to play the tournament. And we're expecting it's gonna be same next year as well. Anyway, thank you so much, organizer, for this beautiful tournament.
So listen, just before you go, because I have always this question: who is your nightmare batsman? The one that you faced all this season.
Actually, this season, like, there are many batsmen like who are very good, but normal, like if someone hits me 5 6s or 6 6s for me in a over, then also like they are not a nightmare for me. Like it's just a game, so I just do my part. The batsman does their part. That's all.
All right, well said, well diplomatic answer. Thank you, Sudarshan. All right, another we have one of the important player, most valuable player, who was incredible with both bat and ball. It was Saga Thapa. Is anyone here from Winner's Circle or Saga Thapa's close person who can hand this over to him? All right. Anyways, we'll move on then. We'll move on to the. We'll move on. He's not there. So we'll move on to the second runner-up trophy. So I would like to request Cam team to line up, and then our General Secretary of NCAA will hand over the medals and the trophy to you guys. Sorry, we have one more award before we head to the main event. What we do is, no, I think actually we have two awards. So one award is for the fair play team. So we give this award to the team who has been playing fair, who doesn't call for excessive LBWs with even he'd hit the bat, and when it crossed the boundary, they still say it's not a boundary. And also there are other factors that we look into, but there are two. We have given this year. We have given two fair play award. And any guesses, guys? Luckily, both of the finalist team have been awarded the fair play team. You both have been fair throughout the season and very kind to our organizers, umpires, to your opponents. Yes, there's a sledging, but both of you are the winners. So I would like to request Karandai to say a few words.
Only you fair play and हामीले. It's not because you guys in the final we are handovering a fair play. It was we planned it before even the stock knockout games because हामी सबैले एसेस गरेर चाहिँ नि who are more disciplined यस्तो कुराहरु सबै एसेस गरेर मात्र हामीले दिने हो. And you both are guys deserving. हामीले चाहिँ एउटा मात्र दिने गर्थ्यो, but I think you both are equally deserving for this fair play award. That's why it's not because you are in the final, because we have already planned ahead. Already सोचेर गरे हो. Thank you.
I won't like Karandai. Can you hand it to Suyog Cam? Fair play award. Congratulations, Cam Youth, for fair play award. Suman, please, from Kathmandu Knight. Congratulations, Kathmandu Knight. And we give away this award as well. It's something different that we do that is not shown in the app. So that is Emerging Player of the Year, of the whole season. So we have Emerging Player from GNR, Om Prakash. So he is one of the new findings of this NCAA. He has been exceptionally good with his bat and ball. Just to give you his stats on batting, he had 8 innings with 351 runs. An average of 50 runs with a strike rate of 180. So he is one of the good findings that we have found. If anyone here from GNR or OM's close ones, I would like to call them. If not, then we'll move on. So for the runner-up, so we'll start with the runner-up. Thank you, Ramlai. So could you please, Captain, I would like to give this hand this over mic to you, and can you please call each player's name? Okay. Thank you, Suyok. Suyok first. Come on, guys. Clap here. Thank you. Can you call enemies in it?
Amish Devgoda, Dipesh Raut, Siddhant, Vishnu Bhandari, Suraj Rawal, Sudarshan Thapa, Vishal Chaudhary, Sudeep Bhandari, Raman Jaisi, Naveen Bhatta,
Thank you, Ramlai. Suyog, congratulations being runner-up in Grade B. First season runner-up, and they are in Grade A. It's a huge achievement. You want to share the trophy? Like, team photo. Oh, congratulations, Kamil. What? Guys, one group photo, please. Boys, one pose, please, as a team. Well done, boys. Well done. Now, I'd like to request Karan Dai to come up here and hand over the medal and the trophy. I would like to call captain of Kathmandu Knight, Suman Karki. Suman, I would like to hand you over this mic and call each players.
Niraj Dai, Gurung, Suraj, Arjun, Sandy, line of Susant, Ayush, Anil, Vicky, Bibas, Uttam, Pipi, Gautam, think that's it. So some of our players are not here. Special mention to Neeraj Kharel, who has been an integral part of our journey. And some are supporting Neeraj Bhatrai at his work, Vinayak Baral. So all the boys behind the scene, you have been a integral part of the team. Thank you so much, boys.
So Suman, for the final lift off of the trophy, please bring all your team. All right. Congratulations, Kathmandu Knights. Well-deserved team. Thank you. See you. See you. More. More campaign खेलना